whatever we do, change is coming. It's coming with the implosion of our imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And it's nothing we can do to stop. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
The argument that I'm making is that when we evaluate tactics, strategies, actions, the question we should ask is, do they create a more horizontal distribution of power or not? Right? Do they equip us for self-determination or not? I don't know if we can save the world. I don't know what's possible. We can't know what the future holds. So we can invest ourselves in acting according to our consciences now, no matter what people call us when we do, in such a way that others will feel entitled to do the same.
Woo, we're going with the long intro today. We're going with the long intro today because we want to make sure people can file in. Ah, yes. Welcome. Ah, yes. Are you ready to get grifted? Because we're about to grift. You like you wouldn't believe. It's about to get real grifty in here, sir. It's about to get real grifty in here, sir. It's about to get swifty in here, maybe. But that's okay. Let's get ourselves into the show today. Welcome back to the best worst show on the internet. I'm your host, Defango, a.k.a. Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me. And boy, oh boy, this is another episode of GriftCast in the mornings, where we go live, talk about internet stuff, and grift you like you wouldn't freaking believe. And as always, we totally love and respect all of our supporters. And even if you subscribe when we're not live, we're still going to shout you out when you come on the show. So thank you to Pizza Good 182930 for becoming a subscriber. We hope you love being part of our GriftCast IRL nation, because out there we get grifty and we grift hard. That's right. We get grifty and we grift hard. So thank you again to Mr. Pizza Good for just even subscribing. Yesterday we had an amazing day, or at least an amazing night too, of hardcore grifting. We beat our super chat record goal of 18, so we just need to keep that kind of energy up all month, and this is going to be the greatest show that you've ever seen. The greatest show you've ever seen. Yes, the greatest show I've ever seen. So now time to shout out some of the peeps up into the chat or whatever. I see our good friend J.R. Riggs, the elusive eyeball man, as you will come to know him, the guy that seems to do stuff for the government, Mr. J.R. Riggs, in some kind of way. I don't know if it's good or bad. I hear he just welds things, but then again, sometimes welders get into weird places. And then we also got our boy, Mr. Harry, aka the Harry Eyeball, with his little piece of popcorn right there. I guess he's ready to eat some popcorn in the show. We got Amika Cream, and they're ready for the Grift Master. And don't you worry, Grift Daddy's going to be on his way for you. And the second that somebody sends a super chat up into the show, the grifting will go into overdrive. What is up to Bell Bro? Nice to see you. Welcome back to the channel. Always good to see people returning for a daily place. We got a guest that was actually on the show last night. She popped in to, grift hard with us. And I mean, we grifted pretty hard with her coming on the show. So, never mind you anything. We might have to have them be coming back on the show to grift even harder or whatever. And plus, you should definitely go drop them a follow, click on their name, go to the channel, do that stuff right there, right in the chat. Actually, I could just do that. Oh, shit. Ooh, oh, no. Okay. Whew. 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 Sorry. I thought I almost accidentally banned her in the chat. Oh, fuck. I was like, no. But no, I gave her moderator instead. That was good. Whoo, that could have been bad, son. That could have been bad. Here, I'll drop the link for her channel in the chat right there for you, so you guys can check that shit out. You check that shit out. That's definitely a guest that we had on there. We got into the grift really big yesterday with our good friend Lucky Burrito and co. So hopefully you get in there. We also had FOMO TV on last night. He might be doing his own show right now. I don't actually know what's going on with that. We have the elusive Penelope saying, just hi, guys. Welcome, Penelope, back to the channel. We sees you. We have our eyeballs on you. And then who else is this right here? Mr. James Rice. How you doing, James Rice? And that is correct. We are a grifty legend. And there's a guy named Grifty who is also a legend, who is not me, but, could be me in spirit when I'm not around on Twitter, allegedly, hypothetically, theoretically, whatever. Who is this Cedar Cast person? I don't think I've seen that person thing, but yeah, who's grifted the Eliza Blue files? Well, number one, me right here, Manschwell, over here on GriftCast IRL. We shamelessly grift the Eliza Blue situation that we started from the very beginning, and we're so good to these people that we got banned on the Twitter, and now they don't even have to talk about us, so we started a completely different name, and they're already trying to say that I stole their graphics, and these are the same graphics that I've been using since 2017. I haven't changed a fucking thing. Talk about grifting hard. I am the hardest grifter known to man, and I am not shameless about it either. I grift, and I tell you exactly about it right into your face. That's right. What's up, CV? Good afternoon or good evening, good night or whatever. I know it's lunchtime, a little late on the morning, but that's okay. We even have our good friend Christina. She liked us into the super chat. That's right. She's a member. She's a moderator. She's just like CV. She does all the great shit. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I wonder if I could add it. No, standard moderator. I wonder if I could make CV a managing moderator. Let's see. Remove a standard moderator. No. Click on her name again. Add as managing moderator. There we go. Okay. Now CV has more power than she's ever had before. I think I could actually step CV up one more. There's supposed to be like a different level. There you go, CV. We just made you a managing moderator now. Because I realized that it just said that you were a standard moderator, and that just will not do. That will not do for me. No, sir. If we're going to make you a moderator, we're going to make you the biggest moderator because she's got the power now. You'll have the power on the GriftCast to do managing moderation options, but we're not asking you to do a damn thing. We just want people to know what where the hierarchy goes. Notice how it's all ladies that have the managing moderator shit. You see that? Respect. Anyways, who the heck is this say? Eliza blows? Yeah, Skydog blow. Eliza does blow. She does blow. And yes, I did happen to catch the Twitter space they just had about her. I was trying to get in to speak, but Sammy or whatever smarmy Indian dude that was running the space just wouldn't let me up onto the he just wouldn't let me up to talk. And then people in the space were like, yeah, you should get that guy on to talk because he knows all about this because he started this whole thing. And he didn't even want to have me on. And I was just like, what a pussy diddle bitch. And then we got Steve Cutler live. That guy right there, he's definitely hanging out with the Lucky Burritos cat. We did some shows with them. So definitely go over there. Drop him a follow. All that shit, that'd be great. We got what? Killer Kane? The Killer Kane. I can't believe this bitch is really trying to abuse copyright claims, and neither can I, my friend. Neither can I. This is one of the things that we're going to get in and grift hard on today. But right now, we are just engaging with the chat, trying to say hello to all of our people returning to the show because we don't just ignore you guys. First, we read all of your messages and stuff, but then we really, really read all your messages and stuff if you put some stake on it. You know what I'm saying? You start throwing them super chats. You know, we can't call this GriftCast IRL without you, the griftees, sending me, the grifter, the monies. That's how this parasocial relationship should operate, and at least I'm being honest about it in every way imaginable, so nobody could even get mad at me. I'm not even trolling them. I'm trolling myself, and I'm trolling myself harder than I'm trolling them. So logic dictates that they should shut up and just send me money. Thank you very much. And oh my God, Russell Dufresne, always a badass member to have into the chat. Technically, he's not a member, but he does do the super chats. We're trying to make a member out of him. We're trying to make sure he gets on that monthly, because then once we get them on that monthly, Steez, it's over, baby. It's over, baby. But, you know, we're still working on them. I just keep on, you know, pointing them out, saying what's up. And then we got Tropical Dilution. I don't know. And, you know, the dude, Russell Dufresne, maybe today is the day. I could only hope that today is the day that I could earn your membership to the Griftopolis. That's right. That's right. That's right. And oh my God, what? You mean you found the b-ball player's name? I know you who exactly you're talking about. Eliza Blue, right? You found the basketball player's name? Who's the basketball player? Join the Discord. Hit the link tree. You could definitely find all the links to email us, whatever the fuck. All you got to do, go right there, linktree.com/griftcast. And trust me, I got it up right here. This is the link tree. You see, it's got Cash App, PayPal, merch store, copyright coffee, all the most important stuff if you want to put some money on it and send me. And then, you know, all the stuff to follow us, the Discord server, email. And now we even have an email list. So definitely click the link tree, get on that email list. So if we get censored or something happens like that, we can still email you because censorship is totally real, yo. And we're also building an SMS list where if you guys actually want to get SMS text messages about when our shows are about to go live and updates from the show, you can get them right to your goddamn phone via good old text message. And I know what you're probably thinking. Damn, man, that's like more professional than pretty much anybody that I've ever seen out there. And I'm going to be like, well, you goddamn right, son, because out here at GriftCast IRL, we're looking to have a little bit higher class of a grift. And it's all about making that money. And we're not exactly, what's it called? hiding the fact that it's like that. So definitely, please consider making a donation, because if not, this show doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense if we're not getting them dollar bills, y'all, because obviously we do this number one for money, number two for laughs, and then number three to actually share out information. It used to be the other way around. We used to just do it to share information. We're going completely opposite of what we used to be before. And I don't know. So far, I think people are kind of liking it. Right. Oh, and then I guess we got to get into our sponsorships. Yes, our sponsorships, like our sponsorship with Comfy Brand Coffee. That's right. You drinking coffee, you out there, you drinking cocoa, you drink some tea or whatever. Our boy King Daddy Grifter Extraordinaire created this brand coffee for grifters like me that want to make money on the internet. So if you guys want to support the show, you can buy using our link right there that I just posted in the chat that says GriftCast on it, because we grift hard. And you can also use that promo code GriftCast. That's right. The promo code is also GriftCast. You see what I did there? I'm very good. I know. I am very good at what I do. You can put it out there. You can put that in. You're going to save 5% using that referral link, and then you're going to save another 5% using that freaking code for a total of 10% off of your entire order. I mean, they got all kinds. They got a gang of shit in there. This shit is high class, high quality, high bam, schlam, flim flam, wham wham, just the biggest thing that you've ever seen. So thank you very much for at least listening a little bit to our Griftopolis going on right here. And also consider trying some Coffee Brand Coffee today, because I hear it's really great. And my co-host is a big coffee drinker or whatever. I'm more, I guess, tea. I'm looking for some yerba mates coming up in the future, though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And oh, look at that. CV says she can't wait to get her coffee grinder. Ooh, coffee grinder. And oh man, we can't even get out of talking about the merch until we go here. You can even click into our merchandise store. That's right, the GriftCast IRL store, because we're shamelessly selling everything online because we're all about making that money. So show people exactly how much you love getting grifted and how much you don't care that it's an awesome thing that you involve yourself in. And go ahead, buy yourself something, and really consider it this way. It's not you actually buying a shirt. You're making a donation, right? You're making a $35 donation, and then you're getting the shirt or hat or beanie for free. That's right. We got beanies. We got GriftCast hats. We got GriftCast shirts. We got GriftCast mouse pads. We got GriftCast hoodies. We got GriftCast mugs. And those GriftCast mugs go real hard with that Coffee Brand Coffee. You see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? But be certain we're looking for some giant ass mugs for all you people that, drink way too much coffee or whatever. We're going to definitely have it. So make sure you go, you can click on our link tree to find all the links for everything there. And obviously that's just a latent push for me to analyze all your clicks and shits. But, if you want to just go directly to the store right now, you can. I'll just drop the link in there for you too if you just want to take a thing. And as always, when we're live, it's going to show you if somebody bought some freaking merchandise, and it'll pop up something like this. So it's not like we're not going to know that you just bought some merchandise, and we're definitely going to replay that shit. Like right there, somebody named CK bought a unisex crew shirt. And then we had somebody called CV buying a crew neck sweatshirt, which is, pretty cool, actually, I think. Although if the damn notifications there it goes. Yeah, you see that there? So we'll know exactly what grifter bought what, or what grifty bought what. Oh, Christina bought that. Okay, so Christina bought the shirt. We had CV buying something, and then we had somebody named GN buying a beanie. So you can see we definitely keep track of our grifties, and we want to sit. This show's more about you guys than it is about actually the news and stuff. So check out all that stuff, and then also, but consider becoming a member of the GriftCast IRL team. And all you really got to do is hit that join button. And if you hit the join button, everything gets a whole lot better. Your chat messages, you go from being lame to having freaking green. Oh yeah, you know you want to have them green messages, and that green is obviously for money because you put some money in, and you're just that much better off in life. I mean, there's no tangible benefit to you getting it other than the peace of mind of knowing that you're paying me money and you're making the GRIFTCAST work as it should. And I mean, isn't that a good feeling? Isn't it a good feeling when things are running the way they should? Why, yes, that is. Yes, sir, that is. It's a fantastic feeling. Jesus Christ. All right. So, all of grifting aside, it's like, some people just put all of their, ads in and then they like try to like hide it in. Nah, man, we front load the shit. This is Grift 1. Then we might talk about some news or some shit. That's right. That's right. And then, oh yeah, Tropical just joined the Discord, dude. Tropical just joined the Discord. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. And before we get into it, we do have great fans, and like there's people that be watching this show like crazy, and this Eliza Blue situation's like crazy. People ask me, do you think Elon Musk knows about this Eliza Blue situation? And I have to just present this audio to you.
Yeah, I was watching this channel GriftCast IRL while I was flying back to Austin. I have no idea what those guys are doing.
Obviously, Elon Musk knows about the Eliza Blue situation because he watches GriftCast IRL. Obviously. So we're into that big money around here. Okay, we're into that big money around here. We gotta respect the grift. You may not respect the grift, but it's time. It's time now to get grifting on. Yeah. So I'm kind of wondering, guys, it's just a very, very strange situation to me that this Eliza Blue situation has just gone so belly up, because there's a lot of people now that are vying for supremacy in the grifters or in the griftacular nation of this particular story. Because I mean, I was just a lowly Manuel Defango when I put out my thread or whatever, and out of nowhere, people are talking about it. We got Lauren Chen in the show. We got freaking dudes like the Lotus Eater. We got Fair and Balance, Chrissy Bear, Brittany Venti. I mean, the Yellow Flash guy, Camelot. I mean, the list just goes on and on of all of these damn people that be coming through. And I just don't understand why these mother suckers are even a part of this particular persuasion situation, whatever. I mean, it's getting kind of weird to me, obviously, right? Because I've even seen Nathan from the Lift the Veil getting pissed off because he like re-uploaded some Twitter video to YouTube and it's not getting the traction that he thought it was going to be getting. And it's just kind of strange to me. Wait, what's this right here? What's this? Did we just get somebody getting a pullover hoodie? Whoa, stop the show. Somebody bought some shit, dude. CV just coming in hard with a merch pullover hoodie, buying a Burch GriftCast hoodie. That is the kind of thing. That is the kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So I kind of keep wondering what's happening with this particular situation. And honestly, it kind of seems like there's something very strange going on here with that. But nothing is better than, having somebody coming through and buying your merch, because that's the first person for today. That's the first grift of the day. So we could be pretty happy with that one. Oh, yay. Thank you very much. But now we go back into what we were actually supposed to be talking about. Right. Looking at Ryan Lawrence. Well, he's not even the first person to post this video. This thing was originally posted, I think, by Bluey Anon. Maybe I'm wrong there or whatever. But it's probably one of the most damning pieces of evidence that's come forward. And that's totally fine, right? Like, it's not an exaggeration to think that this is something that's going to keep pushing forward.
Individual and then also look at the history of the individual as well.
But we'll play it
does
anyway.
This individual.
Wow, did we just get a new subscriber? Somebody named Just Me just subscribed to the show. Just Me, welcome to the GriftCast IRL. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Now, pay us money. Give me money. I'm just kidding. That's funny. But hey, how come his subscription didn't show up on the little thingy right here? That's weird. That is weird. That's a weird situation. I can't replay it for some reason. Huh. Well, I'm glad that we picked it up. Well, welcome to the show, Just Me. Thanks for resubscribing. I know who you is, dog. I know who you is, or at least I think I know who you is. Now back to the video.
Have a history of abuse, and then you go from there.
Certainly acknowledge that there are many people who are, 13, 14,
this
15
video is creating some drama today.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so let's focus on the worst.
Yeah,
okay, so let's pretend like we all have our like utopia. So if I could answer this in utopia, right? Am I like
if I could answer this in utopia, that's right. I don't know if she means what she's saying there. Yeah, she probably doesn't mean what she's saying there, but she's dumb. Angel, when I saw your thread on Twitter about her, I knew we were in for some fun. Yep, that's exactly how that shit goes. Yos. Oh, and then we got Vegan Sabiscuous. Hi, Vegan Sabiscuous. I see you out there. We'll give you a little shout out because we know that you're one of that Lucky Burritos people's friends. That's right. And then, that's crazy. No, let's continue to the video.
Utopia. Each community, and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at the child's behavior. Do they have a job? How is their education
is just
going?
say what other people want to hear.
Are they cognitively available to have sex with this individual? And then also look at the history of the individual as well. So does this individual have a history of abuse? And then you go from there.
Certainly acknowledge that there are many people who are, 13, 14, 15 that have sex with an adult and then feel as if they were taken advantage of too.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so let's focus on the worst. Okay, so let's pretend like we all have our like utopia. So if I could answer this in utopia, right? Am I like perfect in cap utopia? Each community, and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at the child's behavior. Do they have a job? How is their education going? Are they cognitively available to have sex with this individual? And then also look at the history of the individual as well. So does this individual have a history of abuse? And then you go from there.
Certainly.
Yeah, does this individual have a history of abuse? Yeah, Eliza, do you have a history of abuse of people? And Lucky says she adjusts her opinion to each person she talks to. And that's, I don't know, abundantly clear. She even adjusts her fucking personality and her look to each people. She is a chameleon. Oh my God, Amika Cream, that is a chameleon. Damn, that's a good one. I'm going to steal that. That's just got stolen. Yeah, Russell Dufresne, that's my utopia my utopia is where adults aren't trying to bang children. Yeah, I agree with that. And also, Nika Cream, I agree with you. It's a utopia from hell. Yeah. And Christina, that is a great word. That's right. We need to save that one right there. Chameleon is definitely a great word. And then, yeah, I'm definitely going to steal that from you. And I'm totally not going to give you any credit because I'm a total grifter. I'm going to be like, I didn't find this from Ryan Lawrence. I found this. I uploaded it to my channel and it's mine now. And you can't say anything. What is this? Loberation? Loberation? We're having a loberation. That's another good word. These are all good griftcasty words. Yes. Join the loberation for Chameleon Eliza Blue, the Griftamillion. Oh, yeah. A Griftamillion. well, if we could make a grift $1 million in a year, making $1 million on YouTube in 1 year grifting, that would be hard, but that's like $300 a day and you could do it. We just need to grift $300 a day and we can make $1 million on YouTube. I think it's a possibility if we just freaking try. Yeah, I think it is a possibility if we just freaking try. Also, Blue Flag is probably going to be something that's there because this is probably going to end up being another video that she's going to go through and have her reputation management firm that's currently managing whatever the fuck is going on with Eliza Blue. And those people are really going to be wanting to try hard to take away all of our rights to play funny ass videos about Eliza Blue that we found on the internet, kind of like this one. But, you know, she doesn't own the content, so how's she going to do that? I don't know.
It's my territory.
Whatever you think again. Otherwise, I'm head down there.
And I will rain down a godly firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations to get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you.
I am
Scorch, motherfucker. I will massacre you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dog. Oh, shit, dog. Now, that is some funny ass shit right there. But literally, it's kind of like what's happening right now is that Eliza Blue is going across the nation, and she's obviously not doing this herself because it doesn't go like gadoom, 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 gadoom. Many creators have basically already came forward and said, yeah, some kind of strange, weird stuff is happening. I keep seeing people getting some sort of strike or something like that. Privacy strikes. There's privacy strikes that are going out to all kinds of different people, and it seems to be associated with many different folks. Like, not just me, not just you, not just whoever, even like Daniel Clancy says, today the war comes to Team YouTube. This is Eliza Blue shit, so it's becoming explosive. And well, Eliza Blue just hit me with the privacy claim over her music video that was public for 6 years with 0 age restrictions. Not smart coming after me and my channel. I'm not the kind of person you want to threaten or fuck with. Eliza lies. So yeah. Even the big channels are now getting the privacy complaints and putting out over this. So there's probably got to be a huge listy of a bunch of people that are getting grifted and not getting shifted, if you know what's going on. And it's like they don't own the rights to these particular videos. They're literally filing copyright strikes or these types of privacy strikes for videos that aren't even like for portions of the video that aren't even like there. Okay, so like here's one for the Star Wars girl. It says 58 minutes and 39 seconds is where the video is, but it says 58:39, but it's not exactly. Oh wait, they're just looking at a tweet. Oh, privacy complaint. Oh, there's something from Eliza Blue in here. We're gonna privacy complaint the whole video. We're gonna drop a complaint on the whole video. And it's a video that we all know that our good friend of the show, Evie Warner, said that she actually emailed WorldStar, got them to email her back and say, yeah, we paid Eliza for the video. Yeah, it was consensual. Get off of our backs, jacks. And I mean, it's just sad, dude. Like, I didn't expect this shit to go this way. And I thought it was pretty important to actually sit and grift on this one for a while because this is where everything is going. This is what's going to ultimately proceed to the inevitable downfall. I mean, people are going to have to get off of the internet. Nobody's saying that you got to leave or anything like that. Or I'll just tell you, you might want to shut down, shut up, and think about what you've done because you fucked up. And that sucks, man. You know, it's like fresh off the presses, right from our good friend Mr. Grifty, and he's got something even better because he was doing some even deeper diving. So we're going to be taking a look at some new spicy photos from Grifty about this. And I was telling you that he was talking about dropping this stuff, but I didn't want to scoop him on the information because it was his information, so I let him go with it. But this was probably one of the funniest memes that I saw in the whole Eliza Blue situation, when she was actually saying, I can't even afford Wi-Fi, y'all. There's literally a fucking Wi-Fi router sitting right behind her. I'm not even joking. That's an actual Wi-Fi router. You don't believe me or whatever? Let me go over here. Enhance. Enhance. You see that? That's a Wi-Fi router. It's a fucking Wi-Fi router. That bitch fucking lost it. This every time she opens her mouth, it's a lie. I've met a man like this, but this is the first time that I've ever seen a woman lie so much over nothing. And then now they're putting out privacy strikes for anybody putting out any of this content. So it's like there's two ways that YouTube as a community could go about this. They could just like stop utilizing those videos, and then like Eliza's gonna be fine about it. But I think the smarter move would be to just increase the frequency of usage of that, so that she has to pay more and more money to this reputation management firm filing all these strikes and shit. And then it just becomes this vicious cycle of money that no one, like even Jeff Bezos, isn't going to be able to pay for that kind of shit, bro. But seriously, she said she couldn't afford Wi-Fi. Eliza Blue said she couldn't afford Wi-Fi. Like right there, caught in 4K. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Is that a fucking Wi-Fi router right there? Why, yes. It is. That be the Wi-Fi. That be the Wi-Fi router. So thank you to Grifty for that particular piece of information. That piece of news is when you understand that this story is completely batshit bonkers, absolutely up the booty crazy, then it's there, man. It's there. And I think it's kind of funny because a lot of people have been talking about fair and balanced. Like last night, me and Sir Gene were talking about it, who, he's popping in from time to time. Who knows when he's actually going to come back onto the show. But he was talking about fair and balanced, and he really wanted to look at some of the more interesting drama videos that were getting uploaded by Divinity Says on YouTube, which it seems that, Farron did a stream that's now members only, that she, I don't know, did some strange stuff, and people, she might have made some enemies a little bit, I don't know. I think it's high school cat girl drama, but it is what it is, it is what it is. So I'm just kind of over here kicking it and chilling, looking at this thing and kind of going, I wonder what's going on. I wanted to give an update on the documentary and its release. Unfortunately, in light of recent events, it will not be released tonight, February 3rd. Not only have more things come out of the woodwork, but it also would seem that someone is still on a rampage trying to get things taken down, blocked, removed, etc. While I am confident in our team's reporting, I don't want to make sure that I have I dotted every, what the fuck, that I have every I dotted and every T legally crossed so she can't come after us. Good news is that I'm not going to have it broken up into 3 parts, rather one giant piece, so you don't have to wait each week. So thank everyone who had helped in the research, writing, sharing, composting, everything that has to do with helping get this done. It's made my job easier, shaving hours of tedious work. And again, I'm so sorry, but you'll have to just wait a little longer. I'd rather be accurate, have no loopholes to jump through, than get it out and fear something really bad happened. Looking forward to keeping this going. We will not stand down. We will keep up the fight for truth. XO Farhan. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I should text her and see if she wants to come on and talk about it, but she's probably working on the documentary. I feel like she's got the link. If she wants to come in and talk to us about it, she's more than welcome. Just like anybody can jump in, or anybody that we sent the link in, we can jump in at any time. Yeah, at any time. So I'm happy about where we're at with this particular thing. In conjunction with the people that we've worked with, it just kind of feels a little bit, I don't know, off the cuff, off kilter, strange in some sort of way, because this thing is basically like, she's been repping it, but it's obvious that, the recent developments have created some issues for her, and she's probably going to want to, take a step back, finish the documentary, and I'm totally cool with that. Like, I ain't talking shit. Like, definitely still work on the documentary, maybe even consider doing a live stream like while you're doing it, working on it or whatever, and grift during that too, because you need to maximize your grift, girl. Like, you got a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, does he help you on your grift and managing your shit? If not, like, let me know, if you're taking applications. I would love to try. Woo! Anyways, so I think at this point, I'm sad about like that particular thing happening, but you know what? There's always light that can come into the situation. And when there's light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And I think that more or less this thing is showing us that, we do have a chance for, I don't know, a little bit of goodness, but even more so, it just seems like, damn, dog, like this thing got really deep, really pat. People have been really on it no matter what. And it's like people have been coming after Fair and Balance. People have been coming after me. I got doxxed, right? I got doxxed yesterday. I have had people, harassing my folks again. Somebody was harassing my dad in Arizona or whatever. I'm looking on Twitter. There's people that are like, saying that I'm a criminal stalker, even though I've never even been arrested for that or whatever. My name's not Thomas Schoenberger, so it's kind of weird, man. Like, it's weird seeing how the reputation management firms are coming out of the woodwork to stain reputations, and it always happens right after you get censored. It's almost like they work to get you censored to shut you up, and then you got to worry about something else. So I'm looking at all of our legal complaints and things here, and it's like there's so many people getting privacy complaints. There's so many people that are getting them for stamps that aren't even in the fucking video and shit. And then fucking Grifty comes in with probably the most interesting thing that I've seen lately. Well, he sent this over to me via the DMs. He sent me them DMs or whatever that I wanted to see. But I looked at this he sent it over to me this morning, and I'm just like, all right, sweet. So I can finally talk about this one online because I've been waiting for it. And you'll notice that this is where the thumbnail for the video actually comes from. So Twitter wiped my whole OG thread from my drafts. I'm not going to wait forever while I retype it. Here's the interview I did with the former associate of Eliza Blue. That's right. So, we got the former associate of Eliza Blue coming forward. And this is where we actually got the top picture with the tape, right? Like, so like, we'll show you when we were talking about it. We weren't making that shit up. It was part of it. But it says, note the dates on the text. Note that the picture is being shared. And remember, this is 2019, right before she joined Yang Gang and burst onto the political suite. I'm so pissed that my 14 post thread is gone. I wish I could retype it, but yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here, is that somebody's actually got some proof that Eliza Blue was still working in the game, the prostitution game, as back in 2019. And then that kind of also is confirmed by the fact that they just interviewed somebody from the Daily Beast just interviewed one of her old friends who was literally saying, yeah, she was trying to get me to become a prostitute so I could make money. It was super weird. But yeah, it says, I'll just share the DMs with y'all. Y'all can connect the dots. I have my verifies, but best knowledge, this is true, authentic. Just ask her yourself. If she's scared about her human traffickers from Chicago would still hunt her, why is she there so much in 2019? And yeah, she put it out to Fair and Balance, Chrissy Mayer, all of the big people that they could. They didn't tag me in it though, because obviously they don't want me to get any heat that is unwarranted or unnecessary. So if you're looking at that, it says, what do you want to know about Eliza? I want to know everything. And then, yeah, there's the Miss Eliza picture where she's wearing tape, right? I told you, I knew about this before you did. Grifty was messaging me about it a couple of days ago, but They asked me to, hold it back. So I held it back because I got respect for other people's information or whatever. Because I'm a grifter, right? I'm definitely going to grift when it comes out, but I'm not going to scoop somebody just to get a grift, Like, I do have fucking morals, okay? I actually have morals, okay? So, yeah. Do you actual screenshots of the conversation? Was it a business relationship? Would love to talk. No, it wasn't a business relationship. I actually don't know why she trended. I applaud her for awareness around the child trafficking, but I'm also like, that shit never happened to her. The only girl I knew that time that traveled with the full carry-on bag of makeup and shit for making Instagram pics, she only wanted to be an influencer. That's very interesting if you actually ask me. Some of those texts are those are my computer, some texts. She hung out with rappers and gangbangers, loved the clubs, I think drugs too, but I didn't do them with her. She's only used to the story to expand her reach all the way to Elon and put money in her pocket. But she'd come to Chicago and party for like a couple of weeks, burn herself out, and head back to the farm in Western Illinois somewhere. Huh. Hey there, it's Eliza. Hey, Eliza. Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh, that is a screenshot of the text message. Just a juicy, juicy, juicy goss. Juicy goss. Send money. Send money now. Because we had to bring this to you, right? This is our information. We found it. We were the first ones. Anyways, yeah. Hey there, Eliza. Hi, Eliza, long time. You in Iowa? Any chance you're in the city today? I'm at home. Well, we need you to come visit. My new place is great. Gonna get better in the summer. Private roof deck only I have access to prove I am not full of shit. Ooh, yeah, she hasn't been tweeting. Look at this Miss Peeps right here, dude. Just nasty inside out. That's right, she is. And has she been tweeting? I can't see her. Nope, I haven't seen her tweeting because I can't even fucking see her either. But yeah, it was pretty sure we were a couple of weeks ago, and then you got the number, everything from the person. It just kind of seems, yeah, pretty crazy. Sorry, I was at the farm all day, June 13th, 2019. Not sure right now. After I get my money together, I'll visit. Yeah, pretty good. But I know two things about Eliza. She loves money and fame and would do anything to get it. She's just a grifter. That's right. Being a fellow grifter that I am, because now all I care about is money and fame. I could actually 100% and totally say yes for 100% fact. That is exactly what a grifter would do. All we care about is money and fame. So give me all of it. Give it to me now. Thank you very much. The only difference is there's people that are shady about it and try to act like they're doing good shit for people in order to get it. And then there's people that are like me who are transparent as fuck about it and are like, yes, I am just a scumbag trying to get your money and you love me, so you're going to send it. Thank you very much. Please send money now. Also, click on our links over on the GriftCast link tree because we got him. We got him. Yeah, so like when you're on the internet and you're calling a girl a prostitute, people are saying you're not allowed to call people prostitutes. That's not nice or whatever. And then, like actual physical evidence comes out of that person. I don't know. Kind of seems like they might actually be a prostitute or whatever. And then people are like, you might have been right the entire time, which is, that's fine with me. Yeah, that's fine with me. But you know what? It just kind of makes me think. And oh yeah, that's right. I missed Scamelion and Griftmelion. Scamelions and Griftmelions all the way. And that's what these guys are. Like, they're just schemy scammers, dude. I'm a high-class grifter. You know what? I only do the high dollar grifted, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But this all right here looks like great information that's going to end up making it over on to HelenTroyModeling.com, because that right there is some high dollar, high class shit. Old Facebook photo from her Eliza Knows Instagram. This dude has screenshotted the one that doesn't exist, that nobody's ever seen before, didn't believe existed, that I said existed. Woo! There it is, dog. There she is. There it is. There it is. We just winning. It's called winning, guys. That's what we do around here. We win, we get them right, we take them down, and then we take all of the grifted money that they were getting and we put it in our pocket. And honestly, we're inviting Grifty to become a member of the GriftCast IRL team. Like 100%. Grifty is definitely one of our remote correspondents. More than welcome to come onto the show any single time, because now that they got a big name for themselves, they're utilizing their trolling habits for good. I can respect them more than anything. More than anything. What is this right here? Yeah, that's a lie. She'd run back to the farm when she ran out of money or couches to crash on. She was back and forth all the time. Oh, really? Oh, really? Was she? Was she? And then what's that one? But when you see the dates and air quotes, I can't help but wonder what it's all about. I know that they could be slants for prostitutes. Johns, is that what she meant to say by that? No offense, no judgment. Just want to get the facts straight. Nothing good comes from reporting having holes blown in it. Nope, we never had sex. She did have involvement with some clothing store to wrap her clothes, and I think jerseys in like Lincoln Park, I think. I don't know the name, but it was all sketchy dudes. I remember her telling me about it, and I picked her up from it once. She was vague on the details, probably. Nope. Yeah, she was vague on the details, but I knew willingly as far as I knew, and she did sleep over a few times, but we didn't have sex, though. She seemed cool, but I had that grifter vibe, so as long as you know that people are easy to figure out. Yeah, that grifter vibe. Yeah, that's a pretty big grifter vibe. I have strong grifter vibes, or at least I have strong grifter vibes. That's why people should be sending us super chats of money for the amazing reporting we're doing right here, sitting in front of our computer. I mean, Jesus Christ. This Eliza Blue story just gets crazier and crazier and crazier the more that you get into it. I mean, Grifty actually found somebody that went forward and is like, yo, I knew her too. 2019, man. She used to come over here and hang out in my house and stuff. She used to snap me pictures when she was like wearing tape as a bikini or whatever. And yeah, it's like she was escorting. She was an escort, obviously. Like Skydog Blue even says, yeah, she told a friend that she'd make $500 a night escorting. That's what we learned from the article from the Daily Beast. And now that we know that, you're like, well, the story is just not really fitting up, especially even if you're a high class escort or whatever. That's a way different situation than, I don't know, being stuck as something else, right? Like, oh God, dude, like I don't even want to think about it. The whole thing. This leaves me with a really, really bad taste in my mouth, actually. And like, come on, dude. Like people that have been following the channel along, like Frank Pellegrino, he's one of I believe he's a moderator / show guy for Chrissy Mayer show. He says, whoa, can anyone confirm that she deleted the Humanity House tweets? If true, that means that we nailed her on that. Holy shit. And yeah, it says here, take a seat, hold your breath. Sorry for all the caps. She deleted the Humanity House tweets, although she took the money for it. Claimed that she opened a safe house for victims, and now it just doesn't exist anymore. And that's hard, but apparently Henry T. Ford allegedly still follows her. But doesn't she have to follow him in order for him to see that? So he's only got 50 followers. So I'm going to go scroll through and see if he shows up on there, because how could he possibly know that? I'm calling cap, bro. I'm calling no cap. No cap, bro. No fucking cap, bro. No cap, dude. Dollar Tree escorts. Dollar Tree escort service. So looking at that seems a little petulant. A little petulant, if you ask me. Or maybe is it petulant? Wait, no, that's not what I want to look up. Where is that video? Right here. And somebody else named Pash Potatoes, which is one of my favorite fucking names out there, like this girl Brit or whatever. She gets me. I think she gets me. Spashed potatoes. Mosquitoes.
Message to libertarians tonight, or really any.
And this is on somebody's podcast. It says literally Spike Common or something like that. Comedy? I don't know.
Anyone. There'll be a point.
Listen here, hear ye.
Where you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to eat your own children to stay alive. It's how bad it gets.
What
It's how
the
bad it gets in North
fuck?
Korea, where every hair on
North
your head
Korea?
is needed to be burnt for heat. Literally,
What?
no hair on your head goes to waste. Everything is owned by the state. You are married
What
to the
the
state.
fuck?
You own
What
nothing.
the
You'll have
fuck?
nothing, and you'll be looking at your loved ones, deciding whether or not you want to eat them to stay alive. They will not stop ever. You don't want to let it get there. Don't fight on Twitter. It's not worth it. You fight the state. You fight those elites that are those seeking power. Libertarians and anyone that seeks liberty. I don't care if you're a Republican, anyone that seeks liberty, even if you're on the left. If you just believe in liberty, fight this because they're not going to stop. And I'm telling you, you do not want to see the other side. You'll be sitting in the gulag wishing you had done something and wishing you had spoken up when it mattered.
And then of course when they put you in a situation
what the fuck?
then they help you.
What the fuck?
What they've stolen
What
from
the fuck?
100%,
Spike. Abuser. Yeah.
100%.
That
Spike, that's
seems.
Yeah.
It's called what it is. That's a pimp, Spike. But they're
That's
not
a
even a
pimp.
good. They're not even a good.
They're not even a
They're
good
like a gorilla pimp. They're not even a good one, and they will stop at nothing. Spike.
Gorilla pimp.
They will stop at nothing. The police will stop at nothing. And you know what's even worse, Spike? Is they're going to celebrate. Those that think that they're virtuous are going to celebrate.
I was stationed on the
Slavery.
DMZ in Korea. They
They're
do
gonna
no
celebrate
such
it. They're going
things.
to celebrate the slavery. They're going to help build their own prisons. That's the worst part, you know. So that's what I hope people understand. This is not a game.
Well, that's part of the gaslighting, right? Is they convince you that it's
Wow. Wow. And that's right there, right? Eliza Blue interview. Fight on Twitter. Fight the elites. Starve the elites. Conversation with real Spike Cohen on Muddied Waters. December 24th, 2021. Full interview available. Don't worry. I ended with a white pill at the end. Thanks for watching. Holy shit balls. Holy fucking. What is she even talking about, dude? Like, what? Spike Cohen didn't push back on that one bit? Like, is this for. Are they for real? They're for real, dude. I got that from Pashed Potatoes right there, dude. I don't care how bad it gets. I'm not eating my children. What the fuck? Yeah, dude. Seriously. Nope. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. 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 This bitch is a rage when she drunk. I mean, she shared that shit. Let me just go to the back to the beginning of that one real quick. Let's just hit it that one more time.
If I could have one message to libertarians.
One
tonight,
message to libertarians.
Really anyone.
Libertarians out there. This is for
There'll
this
be a
is for you.
point where you're going to have to decide whether or not you want to eat your own children to stay alive. It's how
No,
bad it
there's not
gets.
going to be a point.
How bad it
No,
gets in North Korea,
no.
where every hair on your head is needed to be burnt for heat. Literally, no hair on your head goes to waste. Everything is owned by the state. You are married to
That's
the
not
state.
why I'm bald. I just lost
you
my
own
hair.
Nothing. You have nothing.
It all
You'll be
migrated to the front of
looking
my
at
face
your
and
loved
my
ones deciding whether or not
ear.
you want to eat them to stay alive. They will not stop ever. You don't want to let it get there.
Yeah. I'm with CV on this one. The acting skills are just crazy shitty. That's what they are. That's what they are. This one right
Don't
here.
fight on.
This one right here is going on fucking her website or whatever. Did I tell you guys that I made her a website? Ooh, time for some fucking chilling. So we've been hanging out on the channel and just so happens that Helen Troy Modeling is now all of a sudden online and ready to go. And some person out there, I don't know, decided to start posting Eliza Blue videos on the pages with, all of her photography, like this editorial photo shoot. that you probably haven't even seen before, which is probably one of the more tame things that she ever did. But, you know, I've decided that, you know, if you really want to troll and you really want to be just the best that you possibly could be. And I mean, we even have a little thing over here where you can book it. You can email Eliza at Helen Troy booking or modeling.com now, and you can actually get booking requests directly from Eliza. So it seems that either she is grifting super hard on this one, or probably the more understanding term is that I actually just decided to do something with myself and do a bit of trolling, where I purchased this domain for $7.99 through my hosting company that I love so much, my hosting company that I love so much, which is called DreamHost. And basically, this is an ad for DreamHost, where we basically set this website up in about 15 minutes from start to finish. And then we've just been adding content to it as it's been coming up. And, you know, we're just trying to make sure that it's there. But if you're looking at getting a website up and you want to do it quick, easy, and fast, and you can do it online, you could go back to recent streams and see that we literally did all of that shit live. We did all of that shit live. That's right. We did it live. We did it live. Yes, we did. But yeah, I recommend you go checking out their website though too, because you can check out all of her videos, pictures that you haven't seen. You can see your chat star stuff, and then it'll eventually be leaking out. And I gotta tell you, you know, like, you know, when your name is, you know, Manuel Defango, and you're running a show on GriftCast, you got to be able to grift just a little bit harder. And, you know, when we sell stuff to you, we're going to sell stuff to you, and we're going to show you that that shit works. Because I literally bought that website, got it up in 15 minutes, and now we're trolling on it. And now when anybody starts researching the Eliza Blue Helen Troy thing, they're going to hit that website because it's going to be a piece of the puzzle they've been looking for. And then when they find it, it's like, oh my God, it's alive now. There's stuff on it. You're going to know who did it. GriftCast. Trolling with the purpose. Also, goddamn, thanks for the time to make the monies. And yeah, there's definitely going to be another GriftCast on later tonight for sure. We always do a nighttime GriftCast, the Nightmare News segment. That's the evening show that we're going to be doing. And then, you know, we got GriftCast in the mornings. This is what you're dealing with right now, where we basically kind of go over the news. We pick up things as they're coming on. And like, I think we got that. Wait, dude, how did I already troll Brittany with that, Mr. Key? Show me where I trolled Brittany with that. There's a link on that. Is that on Brittany's channel? Please fucking show me. Was that on her stream? Was that on her stream? I want to see. It was on her stream yesterday. No! Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. So that's pretty good. We got Brittany. Speaking of Brittany Venti, we actually did have our friend of the show, what's it called, Mr. Atlas. He actually was hanging out watching Brittany Venti's stream last night, and he got her to laugh. I wanted to play that video.
Atlas Gaming 499 super chat. Thank you. Totally. In my honest opinion, no one under 30 understands how to have good sex. You know, some people in their 20s are like will still struggle with it. No, but like children in general should not be having sex, especially in modern day.
That's right. That's right. That's Brittany Venti right there, folks. I told you.
Atlas
even our super chats are trolling with the purpose.
In my opinion, no one under 30 understands how to have good sex. You know, some people
it's funny because she's under 30.
No, but like children in general should not be having sex.
It's funny because she's under 30. Oh, really? We did troll Brittany with that? Come on. Somebody's got to send me a link to that or something like that. Somebody's got to send a link or a super chat. If we actually got to troll Brittany with that, that's pretty good. Like, you know, that's worth at least a $2 super chat, because we got to get this GriftCast roll. We got somebody buying merch already, but Like I said before, it's not a real GriftCast if we ain't grifting real hard. And the only way for us to be grifting hard is if you send us some of that sweet, sweet cash. Yes, that sweet, sweet cash. Oh my God, somebody just subscribed. Anazar Zero, welcome to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I think that was a subscription over on Twitch, actually. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I think let me go to my creator dashboard, actually, because that's what it seems like, actually. Stream manager. Yeah, no, that's on YouTube. I wonder why those aren't showing up in my little activity feed over here. It's pissing me off. That's the second one that hasn't showed up in the activity feed. What are they subscribing on? That's super weird. Whatevers. We'll figure it out later. Something new. That's always something new. But thank you for the new subscribers. We appreciate you on that. Now let's go check to see. You said I trolled Brittany Venti on that, right? 15 hours ago? How did we troll her on that?
Atlas
15
Gaming
hours ago.
$4.99 super chat. Thank you.
Oh.
Totally. In my honest
That's where I got the clip from. Yeah, I don't know if we trolled her on that last night because she didn't see. I was watching last night and I didn't even see her looking at that website. But if she does look at the website she does actually pull it up and look on that website, I'm gonna be pretty happy with that. That'll be some pretty funny shit. That would be some pretty funny shit, actually. That would be some pretty funny shit. I think it would be pretty funny shit. Yeah. And honestly, if you want to send us any links or anything like that, you can click on our GriftCast IRL link tree. That gives you email, fucking Discord, Twitch, Twitter, whatever the fuck for sending stuff. It's not my fault that YouTube banned links in their chat or whatever that aren't posted by my moderator, but it's just the way that it goes, yos. It's the way that it goes, yo. Oh, there we go. Now I kind of see. We'd actually got some more. There's my subscriptions that I'm missing. I had to refresh the fucking page, dog. I had to refresh the page, dude. I had to refresh the page. So let's go back through that real quick and then just like shout it out now that I can see him. So far we've had Pizza Good becoming a subscriber. Thank you for joining the GriftCast. And we hope that you become a member and start giving us even more money as opposed to just, giving us your time. Time is always going to be great, but money, that's always the best. We also had Big Raj. Big Raj joined or became a subscriber of the channel. Thank you, Big Raj, for joining in with us. And then we had Mr. Just Me. That's right, Just Me. That guy, I remember him. He's got his own YouTube channel over there that you can go follow, watch, check out. And then, as always, we got Pullover Hoodie coming in hot from Mrs. CV. That was the first grift of the night. We very, very much thank you for putting in some money on some of that merch. And you can click the link tree in order to find the link for that. It's right there in the chat. We just posted the link for it. And then, we just got a subscription for Anshar Zero. Anshar Zero. Thank you, Anshar Zero, for becoming a subscriber of the channel. We appreciate your patronage and hope that you end up sending us some money so this show can be exactly what it sounds like, the GriftCast. Because, if we're not making big money like that, what then are we making? What then are we making? Well, I don't know what we're making, actually, but it wouldn't be making money, and then the GriftCast would not be, in fact, the Grift that we all knew it out to be. That's right. That's right. So I think so far we've looked at almost basically everything that we could possibly see that's new in the Eliza Blue situation, except for maybe this one from Fair and Balance saying that we found another name for Eliza. Her name was Eliza Cars when she sold cars, because she apparently sold cars at one point. I mean, what has this girl not done? She sells. She's a fucking video vixen. She's done all the things. I mean, I guess you could say, as Miguel says in the chat there, you could Elisa car. Oh my God. That's so fucking funny. You're fucking funny. You're a funny motherfucker, dude. You're a motherfucker. You're a funny motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh, finally. Good. I just went to the DMs from Twitter from Lucky Burrito. We finally found this. So let me go back here. Close that down there. Eliza Blue stated that she will die on the hill of free speech, but it looks like she has decided to die on the hill of censorship instead. Well, Eliza filed a privacy strike takedown notice against the following content creators listed below. Will Timcast report on this? Part 1. Chrissy Mayer, Brittany Venti, That Star Wars Girl, The Quartery, Griftcast IRL, Fair and Bell, and Steel Toe, Yellow Flash, Mersh, Lucky Burrito, That Umbrella Guy, or The Umbrella Guy, Legal Mindset, Noctis Drake, Okay, Bull Picks, My Here, whatever, Not Raditz, Lauren Chan, Ninjas and Nerds, News, Blank Word, Justin is lost. And finally, whoa. Did we just finally get the thing that this show is all about? Why, yes, we did. We got a first super chat. We got our first pay pig of the night. We got our first grifty of the grift on. And oh my God, we're thanking you very much, Mr. the Joker. I'm going to replay that like 4 or 5 times just because I love it so much. $2 from the Joker saying, she hasn't tried, honestly, bro. Low roll of a lifetime. And I don't even know what you're even talking about, but it seems like she's trying something. But we appreciate you, your generous patronage, Mr. the Joker, making GriftCast what it should be, a 100% unadulterated griftathon with money getting sent at me all the times. We appreciate that. Now back into the news. Thank you again for that money. And we're just going to pop that shit up there a little bit longer. Just going to pop that up there because that was the first $2 of the night in Super Chat, which we like. Yay! That's a lot of people, dude, that are getting copy striked right there. And yeah, when I receive more names, there'll be part 2. And yeah, what does it say? Defango from GriftCast just texted me a screenshot of his privacy strike from Eliza Bleu Morphland followed on his YouTube videos. She's also got his Twitter manual Defango nuked for posting pictures of her. And I didn't even post any pictures of her. That's the actual thing right there. I didn't post no pictures of no Eliza Blue on my thread. I just posted the videos, but I did call her a prostitute, which is seemingly correct in every way, shape, and form possible. But yes, I did actually get a privacy complaint, and I can report that, I did not fuck around with that shit. I've already got into the videos in my, online content manager, whatever the shit thing is, and I have removed the offending content, right? I just clipped it out. So even if they go look at it now, they ain't going to be nothing to have a problem with. Nope. They ain't going to be nothing to have an issue with, and we ain't going to have to worry about nothing. But hopefully a lot of other creators are actually going to get into the scene with that one. But that is good. I was looking for this one right here from Trio Logic because it is kind of shitty that, a lot of creators are getting hit with that. And Lucky, you need to get your name on there too, because your name's not on there, right? You need to be on part 2 or part 3 or part 10 or whatever the heck. So think about that when you're looking into these things, because I feel like these guys are up to no good when basically trying to strike the absolute bejesus out of that. But, can you stop sending me links on Twitter, please? That's why we got the Discord, yo. So I don't have to leak DMs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then plus, I don't want to have to be relying on Twitter. I don't want to have to rely on Twitter only for them to have them, bust me back down. And sending DMs requires things that I don't have attached to my account. So I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. So think about that. So yeah, Eliza Blue flag. What is that? The blue flag. When someone says, just believe me, and has no receipts. I guess that's also the same thing as what happens when people do some other things with you in some senses. That kind of is the more strange issue that some people have had some probably pretty interesting thoughts on. And I mean, it's kind of crazy because, we already found all of the receipts. We posted all of the things. And it's so funny. One of the things that people are always doing to you when you're in my situation is that, you already found all of the shit and you only put out half of the shit. And there's people trying to bring you shit and say, look what I found. I'm great. I'm great. Notice me. And I'm just all like, bitch, I already found that shit. Like, stop spamming my shit. We already went over that shit. All right, yeah. This right here, though, is one thing that some people have talked about. Like, people love getting into the Illuminati card game grift, which is fine. I mean, I guess we proved last night that the Illuminati is real and you could join it and they have merch and shit. But, that's beyond the point. Eliza was a card that actually appeared in the Illuminati card game that says, is it really alive or does it just think it is? Eliza could be linked to any computer group or network. That group gets an extra action token each turn, but if that extra action ever results in a roll of 11 or 12, Eliza has crashed. Discard this card and expose all of your hidden plot cards. No group may have more than one Eliza, and it's a gadget. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I guess Elon Musk rolled an 11 or 12. His Eliza crashed, and now he's got to discard the pile from his group, and now all the hidden plot cards got revealed, and we're all just hanging out because you can't really have more than one Eliza, and everybody knows who it is now, so nobody wants to mess with it. Nobody wants to mess with it. Also, somebody posted that Eliza also kind of does look like a Dragon Ball Z character in a lot of ways, a lot more ways than one. She does kind of actually look like Whis from Dragon Ball Z Super. Whis? You ever watch Dragon Ball Z? You a Dragon Ball Z Super fan? I am. I'm a fan. But she does actually kind of look like Whis. She does look like Whis. And no, Farron said that she did not release the part 1 of her documentary today. I'm pretty sure I have a tweet on that. We talked about that earlier already, but Farron said that she's not releasing it today. She put out a tweet saying that she's gonna be releasing it some other day or something. She ain't putting it out today, though. That's all we know. Yeah, that's all we know. That's all we know. That's all we know. She had to delay it. There's been a lot of updates in the situation. Yes. Been a lot of updates. A lot of things that some people aren't too happy about, I guess. I don't know. Oh, man, the thing did that thing where it's trying to do the reloading. I don't want to reload. I don't want to reload the page, man. What is this right here? So let me get this straight. Illigy Irwin helped release the Twitter files, but can't comment on it, but comes to commenting on why a bunch of people are getting suspended after criticizing notorious grifter Eliza Blue due to the vague and unspecified legal or criminal case. Yeah, that is a little bit strange, and I don't even like Stephen Marcelli, but damn, I think there should be some clarity from the team. Outside the perspective does not seem like the dynamic in the Twitter files are still in play. I could be wrong, but the whole deal with Eliza has hurt trust for many users, but with some canceling their blues in protest. Understand the challenge here is that we can't discuss specifics or legal criminal case, no matter how curious people are, or what the assumptions are made about it for the reasons of our actions. Yeah. But you could actually go out and say that or whatever. But why about all those people that you guys just banned for no fucking reason? Oh, they broke our rules. They broke our rules that we break ourselves all the time, but we're better than you. I fucking hate these people sometimes. It's total bullshit. This is total bullshit. You can't comment on the Twitter files release. You can't comment on any other shit, but you're more than happy to comment on the Eliza Blue situation when people are getting canceled and shut down. Sure, Ella. Sure. We believe you. Yes, we do. No, we don't. We don't believe you. It's just like, this chick needs to lose her job. This chick needs to lose the job. And that's all I got to say is about that. It just pisses me off to no end that these people are allowed to keep pulling this bullshit, and literally nothing we can do is ever going to change their ability to pull this fucking bullshit. Okay. It's just kind of like a badass shit. And it's not like she's not still commenting on this thing right here. There's the actual full thread. So wait, someone stretched Twitter manipulation so far Wait, let's see. Twitter manipulation so far that they're saying a little cartoon blow dog may be intended to cause sexual arousal. Elon Musk, Elegy Irwin, Twitter safety. Y'all let Twitter become a clown show because of a grifting former debatable escort. And yeah, that's another person associated with this. His name's Blueanon, Eliza Blue. And apparently they changed their name to Eliza Blue, and now they're saying that they have to delete their profile image when it was Blueanon and it was like a little cartoon dog. But now it's fucking super damaging and shit. So let's just like get closer on that one. You see that? Delete profile image, violating the rules against graphic violence or adult content in profile images, and it's literally enhance. It's a little cartoon dog. I mean, I guess the cartoon dog's not wearing pants or whatever. So I guess nowadays, if you're a dog, you got to wear pants. Although I've never seen a dog wearing pants. Like, that looked comfortable. So, Ella, you fucked up big time. This is dumb and it's dumb forever. You're gonna get fired from the company because you did some dumb shit and fucked up Elon's shit again. Ella, you're gonna get fired and it's gonna happen real fast because you're dumb as fuck, my friend. Ella, eh, 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 eh. Yeah, Eliza Blue is actually kind of funny. Actually, that's actually kind of funny or whatever. Anti-grifting activist and an authentic narrative buster. I mean, Blueanon, why did you do that? Why did you change your name to Eliza Balloon? Why did you think about Eliza Balloon? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, cool. Cool dog. Cool dog. This is where we're going with Twitter nowadays. And then here we go. Wrong message was selected by agent. It should have said you can't use our blue checkmark logo in your profile picture. The only way to get a blue checkmark is to actually subscribe and be removed. Oh, really? But why didn't it say there? You can't just put a blue checkmark in there? What? Where does it say that in the fucking terms of service? Thanks for responding to this. Can you please update us on what's going on with the Eliza stuff? This seems to reach levels of corruption on the platform manipulation as Brittany Ventis, Yellow Flash, and others are still locked out. Receipts have been provided against her claims. Yep. This is where she's actually coming in and talking about this shit. So what a bitch, dude. Like what a just horrible, what a horrible, awful human being. Just nuking people on Twitter, helping out this fucking grifter, not even being shameless about it, locking out people. And people are going directly to that person. And literally, where is it? Where is it? Twitter is not taking action on this account. We haven't taken any action on this account. We took action on this other account. So it just makes me sad to think that this is where Twitter and its, infinite wisdom decided to go with this entire situation. Like it could have been good. We could have all had great times doing great things, but now it's all devolved into basically everybody crying a foul and slander on every little single portion of the day. And it's just like, dude, it doesn't make any sense, bro. Doesn't make any sense, bro. But people are making the memes anyway. Now we're gonna show you guys some more memes. Oh my god, we got a grifty! We got a grift! We got money! Money. Thank you to Grifty for that $5 super chat, making this show exactly what it should be, a griftathon like everybody should be seeing. He says $5 through super chat. Thanks for the love, brother. Much respect for holding it back. Y'all better pay this man. Would love to come on. Not sure, though. Only on mobile. And, oh, dude, Grifty, you could definitely come on. You just need headphones. I just send you the link, and you can join from your phone and just hold it sideways or hold it topways. But you will need, headphones. Headphones. That's the only thing. You can come on the show. You just need headphones. Because it just makes everything easier. Because if not, it's an echoey mess, and you're just going to... and nobody thinks it's cool. So headphones are the main thing. But damn you, thank you very much to Grifty for throwing out some money to this show. You know what the show is about. It's about the grifting. And we like to say thank you very much to the people that be sending us the money. We reads their messages. We talks to them. And, you know, we have these cool little things that pop up on there. We usually do it like 3 times for each of them. So people know we love money. We love people that send us money, and we definitely will stop the show to completely highlight that 100% of the time. So thank you again to Grifty for helping out our grift. And it's funny that Grifty's helping out the GriftCast IRL, right? That is some meta shit right there. We're not even trolling. That's just some meta shit right there. Yo, yo, yo. That is some meta stuff. That is the reality that we're all facing right now, and I think we all love it. Grift is the way. This is the grift way. This is the grift way. Yes, the Eliza card. Yes, Eliza. Yes, Eliza AI. You have been defeated by short fat man with computer again. What would you like to do? Would you like to play again, or would you like to get your ass whooped again? Just let me know. That's a joke because, you know, like I always fight artificial intelligences. Like I don't want to fight humans. I like fighting robots or whatever. And I beat them constantly. So, you know, if you tried to put on an artificial intelligence onto the internet, we've had prediction competitions where me and a bunch of my friends have gone up against the best AIs in the world and we trounced them. We drug their robot dicks in the dirt. They couldn't even come close to us. So, you know what? It's still going to be a long time before they'll be able to come close to us, but they can keep sending them. We'll keep taking them. Oh, yeah, Coffee Brand Coffee. Buy our fucking coffee, bro, dude. Don't forget that, dude. Don't sleep on Coffee Brand Coffee. Promo code, ordering code, GriftCast, bro. You can get in there, buy some coffee, give you some money, send some money, and don't sleep on that merchandise neither. Don't sleep on that merchandise neither. Neither. Yeah, that's right. Now, let's just go ahead and drop that off right there. We'll put this up right here. Yeah, coffeeandcoffee.com. Question mark ref equals GriftCast. Eventually, we're just going to have coffeebrandcoffee.com/GriftCast, but, you know, we're working up to it. Make sure you use promo code GriftCast. Save yourself some money because, you know, you like saving money. You do. And now, something about Bill Gates. Yeah. Epstein made billions out of business links with the likes of Bill Gates, including the Evening Standard article. What's this right here? Just in, Bill Gates says that he had dinner with Jeffrey Epstein, and that is all.
Now, one of the issues that's dogged you is that of your relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you regret the relationship that you maintained with him against Melinda's advice and wishes?
Oh, I've said that you're going way back in time. But yeah,
new audience.
I will say for the, over 100th time, yeah, I shouldn't have had dinners with him.
Epstein had a way of sexually compromising people. Is that what Melinda was warning you about?
No. I mean, I had dinner with him and that's all.
And that you regret the relationship, the acquaintance?
That I had dinner with him.
And the relationship between the foundation and Epstein,
there never was any relationship of any kind.
Now, one of the issues that's dogged you is that of your relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you regret the relationship that you maintained with him against Melinda's advice and wishes?
Oh, I've said that you're going way back in time. But yeah,
new audience.
I will say for the, over 100th time, yeah, I shouldn't have had dinners with him.
Epstein had a...
I don't see a DM from you, Grifty. Oh. I could just paste it in Twitter, dog. But I'll email it to you. That's fine. I have a GriftCast email now, so I'll just use that. Yeah, I have a GriftCast email now. I forgot. Beep. Subject. Show link. Headphones are required. Big exclamation points. LOL. And try to You should use your phone sideways, but the link will pretty much work on anything. There we go. And then, oh wait, that's not the invite link. That's the invite link. Copy the invite link. Copy the invite link. Yeah. Okay. And now sending. You'll get it. You'll receive an email. Yeah, I probably shouldn't send links. I probably shouldn't send links in Twitter's, on Twitter, because that would probably make it so that we'd have to worry about it. Whatever. And I haven't actually undone my account. So if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can. Please click the link tree and you will be able to follow us there, because it looks like we do have some accepted requests. There you go. Now we finally got some stuff on over here. Now let's play this video again. Now that we're done sending that email. Beep.
A way of sexually
I just used my GriftCast email
warning you about?
for the first time.
No. I mean, no, I had dinner with him.
Yeah. So Bill Gates only had dinner with Jeffrey Epstein. They never did anything else, dude. Why you guys getting all up on his ass about it, dog? When working in 1995-96, Epstein victim Maria Farmer said Epstein described Gates as a close friend. In the late 90s, Microsoft was a business with two separate businesses run by Ghislaine Maxwell's sisters, Magellan and Comtouch, the latter of which Gates was personally invested. Gates was the former chief tech officer and co-author of The Road Ahead, with Nathan Monfort was a passenger of the Lolita Express at least twice, and he stayed regularly at Epstein's houses and organized an Epstein trip to Russia meant to help his nuclear program with the U.S. supercomputer. In 2006, Gates hired Melanie Walker to serve as a senior program officer for the Gates Foundations, and previously she had been Jeffrey Epstein's science advisor, but began her career with him in 1992 after he proposed helping her become a Victoria's Secret model. Wow. Interesting. Seems like Gates might be lying a little bit. Seems like we might have to call no cap on Gates. Walker introduced Gates' scientific advisor, Boris Nikolov, to Epstein, and in 2013, Epstein, Gates, and Nikolov attended an event together with then J.P. Morgan Larry Summers. Nikolov was listed as a successor executor of Epstein's estates, though he declined it after it became public. In 2014, Epstein directed Gates to invest $2 billion in MIT's Media Lab, which happened after Microsoft VP introduced the MIT Media Lab's Joey Ito, who helped Epstein after his first arrest. Yeah, I think you might be lying. In 2013, the Bill and Melinda Gates attended an event at Epstein's NYC home, after which Melinda began canceling Bill to sever his Epstein connections. Gates dined with Epstein in 2014 to discuss their collaborative philanthropy. Soon thereafter, the Clinton Global Initiative, Gates being one of its main benefactors, announced Hillary's No Ceilings initiatives, and Epstein's philanthropy is closely tied with both Gates and CIG. Epstein was working with the Gates Foundation to create a partnership with JP Morgan for its global health charitable fund, for which Epstein would have received fees. And Epstein said that he was his ticket back to winning the Nobel Prize, per his ex-staffer to the Daily Beast. Norwegian media has also reported that Gates and Epstein personally met with the Nobel Committee. I think he might be lying. And I've just cribbed Chapter 20 of Whitney Webb's One Nation Under Blackmail. If you're interested in Epstein's ties to the U.S. Israeli intelligence, in a 2-volume series, definitely worth purchasing. So yeah, we'll go ahead and respect that, Grift, right there. You could buy those books and read some more about it. Yeah, I think that would be pretty nice. So yeah, Bill Gates is a liar for 5,000. Can somebody send us 5,000? Bill Gates is a liar. Somebody super chat that right now so I can read that over and over. Super. Yeah, super. Super. See, I told you we actually had some decent news for today. Like, we've actually seen some stuff coming out with Eliza. We went through the Grifty thread because Grifty got some great information. We've had some reports that the Humanity House tweets of Eliza Blue have been deleted. And now, I don't know why I pulled this one up, but I don't even care about that anymore. But I did learn from Chrissy Mayer actually earlier today from a video she posted that some people are actually talking about how Fred Durst got smeared in this whole entire thing. Let's watch.
If I could answer this,
If everything was perfect,
right? In my perfect in cap utopia.
Oh wait, we already watched that part of the video.
Fred Durst. Fred Durst, like the Fred Durst, and then we have hours later. That sure as fuck isn't me.
That sure as fuck isn't me,
This
bro.
is what is so good. This is why people still stay on Twitter. Is for moments like this. The internet, Twitter, has summoned the real Fred Durst to the scene of the crime here. I don't even know if they're tagging him.
If only we
Maybe
could
he just did a name search
fly.
on himself. Maybe somebody sent this tweet to him. No, they're not tagging Fred Durst. They're just calling
John
him
Otto.
Predator Fred Durst.
Take him to the Matthews Bridge.
Then the real Fred Durst appears. That sure as fuck isn't me. This is very disturbing.
That sure as fuck isn't me, bro.
Oh my god, this made us laugh so hard last night.
Poor
Brian
Fred
Wednesday.
Durst.
To clarify, the third male in this video is not actually Fred Durst. That is
Is that real, dude? Is that real? It's real, actually. I think it is. I actually had that tweet up. I should probably go back to it. Where is it? Where is it? Not that one. 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 What? This tweet has been deleted. What? Wait, hold up. What? Steven Monizetti's tweet was deleted? What the fuck? They just lock his ass out? What the fuck? Let's see if we can find Fred Durst's Twitter. Let's find it on Fred Durst's Twitter. This is probably still on it. Oh yeah, right here, Ryan Lawrence. So Ryan Lawrence posted a video. It says right here, I didn't even notice that it said Fred Durst. Like, where does it say Fred Durst? But it looks like, oh yeah, right here. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not me. If you don't mind me saying, you got to do a better job and fact check your slandering shit post before you post. This is rude as fuck. But yeah, apparently, yeah, that's. I'm completely shocked to discover that Eliza Thaddeus and Predator Fred Durst advocated for adults and children who have sex with their neighbors and approve it. Poor Fred Durst, dude. How did the guy from Limp Bizkit get dragged into this, dude? I like Limp Bizkit when I was a kid, dude. I love that record, $3 bill, y'all. $3 bill, y'all, dude. Yeah, I can't even rap like him. It's too hard. You know where the coming from with the free chat for when you coming from the law with that low end broker with the freestyle. You know, I don't know. I can't do it, but my favorite record from Limp Bizkit was that first the red one that was called $3 bill. I don't think it was the first one. I think it was actually technically the second one. Poor Fred Durst, bro. Like, what is this guy even up to nowadays? Like, what has Limp Bizkit done forever? He's like making NFTs and shit. I don't know. People are dragging it into the fucking Eliza Blue drama. He did it all for the. I did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie. Come on, so you can take that cookie and stick it up your ass. Oh, bro, he did do it all for the nookie, dude. He's a Freemason. Is he really a Freemason? Fred Durst is a Freemason. That's cool. That's chill. I like Freemasons now. I like Freemasons even more now. Hey, yeah. Let's all join the Illuminati, bros. Let's do it. Let's just, be a part of the grand design. Right. Yeah. You really like that? Chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. It was really telling. Just saying. Yeah. What? That he was gay or whatever? Kind of seems like, like that was an obvious That was an obvious one for some people, but for some other people, they just needed more information. But I feel like this video of Eliza Blue for mashed potatoes today is probably definitely taking the cake. It's definitely taking the cake. But now, trying to explain this to Elon. Let's go replay this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just trying not to get a copyright strike. Uh-oh, what happened? An unexpected error happened in local video playback. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's that? What? 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 What happened? Yeah, we have lots of memes that I've been stealing from people on the internet. I'm pretty sure Fike Pellegrino downloaded that one before, or was the first person to play that one. Let's see if I can just play it locally over here. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Where'd it go? There we go. I'll be right there. It just wait. I'm almost done. If I can find it. Wait, where the hell is this shit? No, not a window. Okay, whatever I just tried to do there didn't work at all. Whatever I just tried to do there did not work at all. So we'll just do it a different way. We'll just do it a different way. Yes. Ah! There you go. Which fucking source is this? Number 3? Grift, 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 grift. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I love these memes, dude. Like, seriously, whoever put these together is just a fantastic human individual. I'll meet you one way or another. I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get ya one way. I'm gonna get ya. Oh yeah, dude. That's some funny ass shit. Oh whoa, dude. Look at that. All that time I was wasting was for good measure. Cause now we got Grifty on the scene. Who is this guy? Who is you? Who do you be, Mr. Grifty? Oh wait, I can't hear him. He might be muted. Oh, now I can hear you. Hey, what's up, man? Grifty's in the car. I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
They gonna work?
Yeah, they should work just fine. Sometimes they're a little weird, but you know, that's all right. That's all right. So how you doing there, Grifty? I mean, good work today on getting that information on that Eliza Blue. You were doing some
hang on one second. Take me off. I'm gonna try something different because I'm not getting any audio in my headphones. So just hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't mind my car.
Okay.
I'm a carpenter.
I'll just bring him back in. So we'll go back to watching that meme video then while he's working on his shit. We'll go back. But that's okay. He probably just needs to refresh the browser and then like reselect the audio source. That's probably what he needs to do. Because if you turn on the AirPods after you got it on, it usually acts a little weird, I think. I don't know. I think.
All right, is that any better? All right, is that any better?
See if it works now. Let's bring it back in. I can hear him.
I'm hearing you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And I'm not hearing myself back, so that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh,
awesome. What's up, Defango?
Not much, man. Just hanging out. You know, we were watching, looking online. Oh, are you still playing the video in the background?
I don't play it in the background, no.
Oh, is it like just me like repeating from your phone?
I have headphones in. I don't think you're picking it up back through. Like I said, it's my first time being on stream, man. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out.
No, you're good, dude. You're good, dude. Well, we'll just go ahead and try to work through it. It's fine. So how you doing?
So hey, I'm doing good. I just want to give you a shout out for the support, man. I was before you started tweeting retweeting my stuff. I was a nobody, and I was huge fan of the quartering, huge fan of Brittany Venti, and when that went down, I was pissed, man. I was just pissed, and I started digging. I found your stream, clipped a couple memes, and then Ella decided to nuke 200 followers.
She just finally tried to nuke you, and now you have like 1,200, 1,500.
1,500 today. You guys are all insane. Every single one of you. I appreciate it, but I'm just a dummy. I really am.
That's all right. I'm just a dummy too. I'm just a grifted dummy.
I do have a little.
That's the way you gotta be, though.
Beef to pick with you, though, Defango. You definitely stole my name for my upcoming podcast.
Your upcoming podcast? I stole your name. Why? I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, Grift coming.
Well, I mean, you know, I just sometimes I do bits and then I'll just go all in.
Buddy, you're good, buddy.
Well, that's fine. You can be a part of the GriftCast IRL if you want to be. You know, you could you could make a podcast and we'll just say, this is our podcast. It's ran by Grifty, and we'll promote the shit out of it.
Well, there you go. Hey, hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Pop me off screen for a second. My calling twice now. So
no worries. I got you. His wife's calling you. See, he's got a wife. There's regular people out there in the world today, folks. Everybody's just trying to grift something. It's just guys like me and Grifty. We give you a little bit extra. We just tell you to you straight up, right in the front, in your face, because we want y'all to know. What are you, like, hungry, Lunchy? She's like, Daddy, I'm hungry, Daddy. It's cheeseburger time, Daddy. You hungry? Yeah. Look at them ears perk up. You're definitely hungry. You definitely want food, but Lunchy, we've only made $7 on super chats. However, will we pay for food? These people are supposed to be sending us mad super chats of money. It's okay, Lunchy. We'll figure it out. If you might have to eat a chicken taco instead of a steak taco today, no big deal. Oh, looks like he lost his connection. Oh yeah, it's probably because he came from Oh, yeah, it's probably because he got it on the phone. But yeah, we got Lunchy hanging out over here. She's coming and poking on me like, Daddy, the boys might be outside. I might want to go see somebody. I might see to somebody. All right, he's back. There we go. He's back. He's back, Lunchy. He's back. Let's see if it's working. Oh, I can't hear him now, though. He might be muted.
I'm back.
There you go. That's
sorry
perfect.
about that.
Well, what's good? Your wife?
Yeah, I told her I was getting ready to hop on a podcast. I don't think she believed me. She doesn't really align world. And she was like, what is that?
That's actually kind of funny. Well, you just tell her it's an online thing that I watch sometime, and then we're involved. And just say, you know what, go watch GriftCast IRL, see all the super chats flowing in, and she'll just be like, oh, I see, you're just grifting money on the internet. This might be relevant to my interest, and then you guys could start a show together. It's always good when it's couples. That makes it a lot easier.
Like I said, I told you in DMs, I got a new computer ordered. I got it coming in. I got all supposed to be. I mean, I've already clipped some stuff from people shouting me out over this whole drama. Put it on my channel. New content is definitely coming.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, then, you'll have to definitely keep us updated on what the moves are, and if somebody wants to, or if you need to get some shout outs and stuff, we'll definitely promote you on the channel for free. We're always down to support another fellow grifter and get them some cred,
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, hey, look, I appreciate you having me on with my headphones. I'm only catching about every third word. I don't want to keep holding the stream up. I do appreciate it. Hi, everybody out of chat. I see everybody giving me love. But just one thing, this comes from you guys. Defango can attest to this. Like, we can't do this without stuff because we only have a couple pairs of eyes, and a million community sees way more than you.
That's true.
So I love all of you guys. I have my setup done. I'll hop back with Defango. We'll do something where I don't sound like a robot, or he doesn't sound like a robot to me, or whatever the issue's going on. But I watch enough streams to know that audio issues can kill a stream. So
yeah, totally, dude.
I thank you.
When you get home and you're on the computer, there you go. Call it, and that's
I'm still out doing my daily grift.
And then one thing that you can do is just record a video on your phone and send it to me, and then I can play it on the stream, just be like, oh, we got a message from Grifty, and we can pull it up like that, and that'll be it'll be a segment or whatever. And then once you finally start getting your podcast going, we'll help you make sure that your audio and everything's great so that you can start off on the right foot instead of having to struggle bust through figuring everything out. If you're trying to do a podcast, my buddy Gene, he's wonderful at setting those things up. He can get you everything you need, whether you want to spend tons of money or spend no money. He knows everything in between.
Well, I've spent a little bit of money. So that's where we're going to start right now until we get things going. But at the minute the first dollar is made through this, then all of it becomes tax write-offs. So
Definitely. Yep. Get that LLC, bro.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm already a small business owner. I do my own thing. I own my own carpentry company, so I understand that for sure.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on. As soon as you get your thing figured out, I know we're still trying to figure out the phones. Phones are hard.
Yeah, they're hard, and it seems like Bluetooth really messes with them. And most phones nowadays don't have hard ports for your headphones.
That's true. That's true. So you kind of got to mess with it. Like I usually just keep it off, but when I'm like if I'm doing spaces, I'll just do it with speakerphone. But if I'm on these things, I'll do the AirPods. But you got to have them like perfectly pointed at your mouth, and if they're not working good, you gotta like turn them off and then like restart them. It's a pain. So, but you got to get the Bluetooth connection set up solid first. Like play a video on YouTube, make sure it's working. Then close it and then open the link, and then usually it's fine after that. But it's like sometimes with iPhones and even Androids, it's weird, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I really do, and keep up the good work, everybody. Keep this thing isn't going away unless we stop.
That's right. That's very right.
So love you guys. Thank you again, Defango, for having me on. I'm going to hop off of here. I got to get back in. My customer's probably sitting inside like, what are you doing out in his car talking to him?
Probably just be like, I was doing a video call. It was a meeting. I was doing a meeting.
Yep. That's what I told him. I was like, hey, I got to take a phone call. So, all right, guys. Love y'all. Stay cool. Stay grifty. And pay this man. Pay this man.
Thank you. That's right. Pay me money. Give me money. I need it. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate you. Have a good one, Grifty.
Deuce.
All right, we got Grifty coming in hard and fast, and that's good. And right when Grifty was coming off, we finally got the other thing that this show is all about, dem super chats. That's right. We're all about those super chats, and we just got one from Super Creative Name. Was for $4.99. It says finally, or someone finally appreciates my Thank you for you and your great work. Pashed. Oh, that's pashed potato. It's pashed potatoes. That's that potatoes person. I like it. Pashed potatoes. I like that. Very punny indeed. That's very good. And thank you for the super chat. We appreciate your generous patronage, and we will blatantly display it for all to see at least a few times because you did have a super creative name. And yeah, we have some pretty good ads going on over here. And obviously, GriftCast IRL is 100% powered by your donations because this show wouldn't work unless you guys were actually super chatting us money all the time, every day. But yes, thank you very much to the Mrs. Pashed Potatoes, or super creative name as it were now. And we appreciate you guys doing that stuff. We do. We very do. Yeah, so that was Grifty, folks. He's definitely going to get his stuff worked together. When you're mobile and you haven't done it before, you got to figure out what setup works for you. But it kind of just seemed like it was still Vox. It was like playing the audio through his headphones. It was playing it through the phone, like the actual phone, but picking his mic up through his headphones, which is kind of actually weird. I haven't seen that problem yet before. It's not a problem that I've actually myself looked into or experienced very many times, but that's okay, dude. That's all right, dog. That's okay. That's okay. Well, pretty much, I mean, it's been a pretty damn good show, I have to say, so far. We've, made a few super chats. We're making sure that we're doing stuff good. The news is still flowing. That's right. And I guess we should probably finally start breaking into actual real news articles to see what crazy things are happening in the world today. Yeah, like this one from NBC News that says that there's a suspect that apparently stole a fucking tamarin monkey. He was arrested at an aquarium. Some dude named Devon Irvin, that's 24 years old, already has been charged with 6 counts of cruelty to non-livestock animals. But yeah, apparently a little monkey disappeared, and some dude named Devon decided to, I don't know, steal the monkey, took the monkey, and hurt the monkey. The poor monkey was alive in a closet. Oh, thank God, they found it alive.
No more missing monkeys.
No more missing monkeys. Thank God.
Stella and Finn
I love monkeys.
After nearly
I am being a fellow monkey. I respect them.
Piecing together.
What we tell people is,
don't you see the familial resemblance?
One tip that is going to help an investigation.
Police say that's exactly what came in Tuesday afternoon. A phone call leading officers to an abandoned home outside Dallas.
Knocked on the door was open, and officers went inside.
Seriously, what kind of sick fuck steals a monkey, dude?
And the monkeys were found.
Why are you taking monkeys?
This photo captured one of the monkeys.
Don't be stealing
inside,
monkeys.
as staff rushed to recover the beloved pair. The zoo sharing, "We are thrilled beyond belief," adding both monkeys will be evaluated by our veterinarians.
The care these guys receive at the zoo is specialized care, specialized diets, and staff who have spent their lives preparing to care for challenging, exotic, delicate critters.
Investigators also released this photo, saying they'd like to speak to the male seen on surveillance.
You thought the monkey got arrested? They didn't arrest the monkey.
About the missing monkeys. But
why would they arrest the monkeys? The monkeys were missing.
We're just glad that it has the outcome right now, that they're back home, they're safe, and the work is continuing.
They saved the monkey. They saved the monkey.
Took them from the Dallas zoo.
The monkey has been saved.
They're also trying to determine if several incidents at the zoo last month, including an escaped leopard and the suspicious death of an endangered vulture, are connected in any way.
This dude was stealing monkeys and vultures and shit? What the fuck?
Cautious. How?
Dude, why? This dude was like jacking spider monkeys and shit like that. Like, what the hell? Yeah, even that. Somebody jacked a spider monkey from the Arcadian Zoo in Lafayette, Louisiana earlier this week. That's right. Dude, what's going on, man? I mean, did they have like little monkey-sized handcuffs so that they could arrest these little monkeys or whatever? I don't know, but they definitely arrested an individual associated with the monkey theft. And at least they finally found the poor monkeys. So, like, you know, the damn monkeys didn't die or anything like that. Because, I mean, what's that monkey going to be doing running around, dude? Somebody's going to start fucking making that monkey a prostitute or something. They're going to start trafficking that monkey. We got to get Eliza Blue on this situation. Maybe we can because, you know, Cassandra Fairbanks, a.k.a. Cassandra McDonald, the person that books for Timcats, has monkeys, and she's into monkeys. She's also into Eliza Blue. So we should get, like, the Eliza Blue, Cassandra Fairbanks monkey trafficking debate thing going on. I think that would actually be real nice. So yeah. Have you guys heard of this? Craig Wright, the faker in chief of Bitcoin, the dude that claims to have created Bitcoin but has provided zero evidence, has a case now against 16 Bitcoin developers, and it's going to be going to full trial, which means that the guy that didn't create somebody is suing a bunch of other guys that are actually creating stuff on a platform, and he just trying to make money. Yeah, that's right. So there you are. That's Craig Wright, the guy that claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, claims to be the creator of Bitcoin. And yep, he's actually going to be going to trial. They said that his claim in the Tulip trading against 16 Bitcoin developers should go to trial in London. And that claim was originally dismissed in March of 2022, but now it's actually going to be moving forward and actually going to court. And in that claim, the claim alleges that developers owe fiduciary duties to rewrite or amend protocol code in order to give right access to 111,000 Bitcoin from two wallets whose private keys were allegedly stolen. Yeah. Oh, dude, we just got a subscriber. Somebody right there. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome right there. Thank you fucking much. Thank you very much. For whatever reason, it's not showing up on the thing, though. Why isn't it showing up on the thing? It's all right. I will just refresh it, and it will show up, and there it is. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you again, Fake High IQ Bear, for joining the stream as a subscriber. We welcome you to the GriftCast, and we hope that you become a pay pig here on the GriftCast, because this show is all about you sending us money. So please do that. The more, the merrier. Right now, we're looking to be breaking goals, and we're not getting real close to be breaking that goal. We might have to push hard this evening in order to get to it, but right now, I feel like we're doing all right, so thank you very much. But let's think about this. 111,000 Bitcoin is a sizable amount of Bitcoin, and Craig Wright wants the developers to give him access to it directly because he says that it's his. So let's just see. BTC to USD. So I wonder how much that, not USB. There you go. let's just see. Oh, wow. Wowee. Let's see. 100 million billion. Oh, yeah, it's only $2.5 trillion or whatever. Yeah, let's just give Craig Wright $2.5 trillion of Bitcoin that doesn't belong to him. That sounds fantastic. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Yeah, it seems like it's a real thing that real people are going to be really into. Isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if that's actually kind of the real thing or whatever, but it does seem to be pretty strange if you ask me in every single way. Because yeah, that shit's strange, dude. That shit don't make no sense, and it's kind of weird because he's saying, does he have the keys? How's it his? Right? He's just claiming that $2.5 trillion is his, but he doesn't own the keys that would prove that it is his. So whoever got the keys needs to really stand up and be all like, yo, that's my Bitcoin. That's not his Bitcoin. But literally, we have to respect the grift of Craig Wright, because right now he's seemingly trying to grift the entire world of a sizable amount of money. And I mean, I don't know if a UK court's even going to be able to say he's got any connection to that shit, but yeah, Craig Wright has also claimed that he owns the wallet that was actually implicated in association with the hack of Mt. Gox Bitcoin exchange all of those years ago. So it's not like it's actually his money. And people that actually own some of the Bitcoin wallets that he has come forward to say that he owns, that actually own the keys, like me, definitely are going to stay the fuck out of this unless we actually see that there's a way for us to get ourselves involved in the UK court. Because I would love to ninja myself into this case and be all like, yeah, a portion of those Bitcoins do not belong to Craig Wright. Here is the key for it. That is my Bitcoin wallet. And he absolutely has no belonging to it whatsoever. And I think that would be pretty fucking amazing, essentially. But I figured I would bring this up because that means that there's going to be some pretty interesting news coming forward on this one in the very near future that you should probably be aware of. Yep, that's right. You should probably be aware of that. And for all of those Dr. Dre fans out there that were super pissed off that Snoop Dogg got shit taken down, well, guess what? The Chronic is back, and you can stream it. You can stream the Chronic, but yeah, apparently, it's back after Snoop Dogg pulled it and all the Death Row albums last year. But now at least you can listen to the Dr. Dre The Chronic record for freezy. If you're looking on that Meezy, you can go listen to it wherever. Just be super happy about it because, I mean, it really sucked not being able to get all them Snoop Dogg Death Row Records tracks on the internets anymore. I mean, it was kind of sad. It kind of made me thing. And hey, dude, it's all right, dog. You know what? We'll figure it out. It was your first time. I'm not even gonna knock you for it, bro. On the next one, it'll just be better, hopefully. And if it's not, well, we'll just try to work to make it better. No problem. No problem there, Mr. Grifty. Yeah. And that, what do we got right here? Truthing the grift and grifting the truth since the internet began. GriftCast IRL. That's right. We are the GriftCast. We are GriftCast IRL, and we always do it right. That's right. We always do it right. So GPT chat or AI chatbots are everywhere now, and the disinformation crisis is about to be getting much worse. And as we were talking about yesterday when I was telling you about the IARPA videos for the Reason Project, we were even seeing that the United States government is going to be getting involved and creating their own GPT-style chatbots to help their intelligence researchers basically research everything that's going on, and also at the same time be able to identify other bots that are currently posting information or misinformation so that researchers can have a better differentiation. And thanks a lot, Grifty. We love you all, and we definitely thank you for the support. And don't forget, Grifty threw out some money today. Grifty threw out some cheddar today, and we really, really like it when Grifty gives us that sweet, sweet cheese. So GPT is going to be everywhere very shortly. You're going to be getting it on Discord. You're going to be getting it in Microsoft Teams. It's going to be on YouTube. Hell, it's probably already on YouTube. It's probably already working in some way, shape, or form to moderate comments and things out there. So it's not going to go away. People have been messing with it a lot, but oh, what does that say? Welcome to Eliza. Eliza is a mock Rogerian psychotherapist. The original program was invented by and described by Joseph Wiesenbaum in 1966. The implementation was by Norbert Lancaster in 2005. Wow. Wow, that Eliza shit just keeps coming up with the AI thing, right? 1966, the Eliza card from that one video game or whatever. You see that? Eliza, the Illuminati card game. You didn't know that that was actually a real thing, did you? No, you didn't know. But wow, it would be really cool to be able to psychoanalyze people if you had some sort of computer program that functioned in an rudimentary artificial intelligence standard that would allow you to make sentiment analysis and psychological determinations based upon a preset and predefined rules. Oh, yeah, no way. There's no way that exists. Oh, wait, it actually does exist because there it is right there. Yeah. Generative AI has already become big business, while flashy events like Stable Diffusion's maker are getting sued for scraping training data, or Meta for ChatGPT managing schmooze in the way to medical school. Fortune 500 companies like NVIDIA, Facebook, Amazon Web Services, IBM are all quietly leveraging Gen AI for their own business benefit. They're using it in a host of applications, from improving search engine results to proposing computer code and writing marketing material and advertising comments. So it's not actually all there, huh? And V, where can you get a copy of the Illuminati card game? I don't know. It seems like all you got to do is buy it. Let's see. Illuminati card game. Cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Illuminati, Jackson Steve Toys and Gaming's in stock, $39.95. The Illuminati Game of Conspiracy. It costs $39 and you can get all of the cards. Although this one seems like a different version of it. This is like the newer version of it, not the old one. But essentially the same exact thing. And they have different editions of it. Like you got Mercury Assured Distraction, which adds cards that you can use and play with. And there's like a bunch of different sets. There's even different editions of it. So like, the newer editions have different looking cards than the older editions, but all of the cards are basically, I think, in all of the editions. So yeah, if you want to get it, you can go buy it on Amazon. It'll cost you a whopping $39 to get it shipped right to your fucking house. So yeah, Illuminati card game. You can actually get there. And that's the famous Illuminati card game that predicted 9/11, Donald Trump, the Roni virus, Capitol riots, and all kinds of other stuff, right? People have been in on that game for a very, very, very long time, and you can get your own sweet copy of it. And I think that we're actually going to get an affiliated link so that we can sell copies of the Illuminati card game ourselves. And I mean, wouldn't you know it, even Hillary Clinton actually ends up in the Illuminati card game. Gives +2 to any attempt to control Bill Clinton, congressional wives, or Democrats. +6 to take direct control of any of these groups. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of these different versions that are available that people can get on there, but it's hard to find the original one because like there's a lot of different ones. But if you'd like to see it, like people have done videos on YouTube of the Illuminati card game. Like this one was three months ago. Shows you every card from the original Illuminati New World Order collectible game published in 1994 and 1995 by Steve Jackson Games. It's the same one. This is just the old version from the original, and there's new editions that have been made. They all contain the same cards, though. It's just the pictures of them are all quite different. But there you go. Now you know. You're welcome. Yeah, and don't forget that the Illuminati has a book and a website. And for all of this hard work explaining all of your questions, in the future, if you're looking to find something out there, V, definitely make sure you're putting some stake on it. You mean? Some stake on it? Definitely send that out like a super chat because we don't work for free out here, okay? We don't work for free out here, but within seconds, I was able to find you a listing of literally all of the videos. Imagine that. That's the Steve Jackson Games original version that's got all of the cards, the original cards, all the way down from the very beginning. Forgeries, own power's sake, Hillary Clinton, Japan, mass murder, mutual betrayal, World War III, privatization, resistance is useless, secondhand bullet. Wait, the Spear of Longinus. I saw that one. So yeah, there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. It's almost too hard to go through all of it. Gay activists, George Bush. Oh, look. Suck my pee-pee! Is that the Eliza card? Wait, what? Is that the Eliza card? What? Was that the Eliza card? But I thought it wasn't the same one, Defango. I thought it was a different one. That's not the one that we were looking at. You don't know what you're talking about, you fucking grifter. Yeah, I think it's time for another super chat. It's 5:23 Eastern Standard Time. Looks like that's the Eliza card. Looks like the Steve Jackson Games version of the Illuminati New World Order card game is exactly what you were looking for. And it looks like I even was able to find the exact card from the 1994 edition that somebody posted on YouTube. Woo! Damn, it's hard being this good at this shit. That didn't even take no time. You were like, oh, you want to troll Lisa with the website? Got you. You want me to find you the Illuminati card game? Got you. Did I find the exact card in the game from 1994 when somebody looking through it on the thing? Yep, I did. I just did it right there for you live. What? Am I an investigator or a journalist, or do I just know how to find shit? No, I'd have to say I'm more of like an intelligence analyst at this point. Yeah, a very, very, very good intelligence analyst, which is not like a journalist because I ain't journalizing anything. I just give the information to the journalists so then they can journalize it. So now you know. Now your mind's blown. Now you understand. This is why you don't fuck with This is why you don't fuck with Defango. Actually, wait, hold on. It's not the one that I want to listen to. Flaming Ghosts 9 days ago, mood provider. This is probably one of my favorite YouTube channels that ever existed. Fucking amazing. The most amazing music. This part right here. Oh my God, we just got a super chat. Hold the phone for Miss Red Badger, helping out the Grift right there. It's tough. Help the kid Grift. That's right. It is tough out here. We're out here doing this shit for money. So we need you to send us money for it all to make sense and this thing to be good. So thank you to Miss Red Badger for the $5 through Super Chat. Thank you for making the GriftCast exactly what it's supposed to be, a grift unlike any other grift, and we appreciate you because we do know that it's definitely tough out there for grift, so we got to get that ding, ding, ding Super Chat to keep this show on the road, to keep us flowing, because if not, I got to go out and DoorDash to make the money. And would you rather have me up here entertaining you, or would you rather have me driving around a car? I don't know. I think I'm going to make this the new intro. Don't tell me that don't go hard right there. Don't tell me that shit ain't fucking hard as fuck right there. Goddamn flaming nuts. Don't tell me that shit don't go hard. Because you a liar. What you never had. Yeah, it's like that. What you thought that you never had. Oh my God. Oh my God. That shit was good, dude. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's this? We got some new news, breaking news. Project Veritas has been locked out of their Twitter account because of the wake of the bombshell for exposing Pfizer for this tweet right here. Yeah, how much money does Miser pay YouTube? Great question. Thanks for the appeal. You appealed it. Great question. How much does YouTube get paid by Pfizer? We've temporarily limited some of your account features. Enhance Project Veritas. You violated the rules against abuse and harassment. Oh yeah, wishing hope that someone experiences physical harm? Excuse me, but there was no threat of violence in that tweet. It doesn't seem to make sense to me that somebody would have been locked out for something like that. What is going on over at Twitter, man? Ella G. Irwin, you piece. Cut it out. Losing faith in Twitter by the day, dude. People are getting locked out over nothing, exposing information and bad people and getting shut the fuck down. What is the head of trust and safety doing over there? It's just how could it have possibly gotten worse over at Twitter? How could it possibly got worse? And the question is I don't know how it could have gotten worse. But it's worse. It's fucking worse. It's fucking worse. So, what's this right here? Chinese spy balloon thread. Similar high-altitude surveillance balloons and airships have been previously spotted over Hawaii, Japan, India, and the Philippines. Didn't they come out and say that it was just a weather balloon anyway? What the fuck? Why are people still talking about this?
A high-altitude Chinese spy balloon over the northern United States. Apparently, it's over Montana right now. You're seeing photographs of that balloon on your screen. The Pentagon has decided for some reason not to shoot down the balloon, even though they say it's flying over some, quote, sensitive sites.
General Mill
so there are intercontinental ballistic missile silos in that area. What is this? Joining us now is Jamil Jaffer from the National Security Institute. Jamil, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, what is it? I don't know what it is. Same type of reconnaissance balloon was spotted over Sendai, Japan. Official says we have no idea what it is, but it may be some kind of weather monitoring equipment, but it definitely isn't ours. Cool. Is it aliens? Yeah, dude, I guess they're Eliza's balloons to distract people from what's really going on. Unidentified object over Port Blair triggers absolute curiosity. Oh, look at that. Same thing. Very, very strange. Balloon props jet scramble over Kauai. Says Air Force. Yeah. That's a little bit weird. Honestly, it's weird that they're trying to put the balloon out there to get people to stop looking into these things. But, I mean, why wouldn't they have just shot this thing down? Image of the airship taken 62 miles from Subic Bay in the northern Philippines. Wow, that definitely looks like one of those airships that I was talking about. An airship that basically drops other things. It'd be more like a dirigible at that point. Yeah, what's it called? NASA Heavy Lift Project. Wait. Aerostat. Evacuated aerostat. There you go. Evacuated airships on Mars. Something like that. No, that's not exactly what it is. Helium-3 mining aerostats and atmospheres. That's what I think it is, actually. They're aerostats. Like this. And that's the kind of thing that NASA uses for doing a high altitude, long endurance manned probe. So the fact that NASA hasn't come forward and said that it's their shit is super strange. NASA hopes to launch a helium-filled balloon, football size, the size of a stadium, into space. Yeah, let's fucking just waste all that fucking shit. Nope, I haven't seen that movie. Nope. I didn't decide to go look into it. I didn't want to look into it, at least. Yeah, we got all kinds of shit. This is a reporter above. Stephen Monticelli, that thing got deleted. Let's see, there's somebody posting some stuff down over here. Oh, I guess they just posted like a whole entire thing. AC/DC, you shook me all night long. I took warp speed vaccination during quarantine in the worst day. Nope, can't read that shit. Fucking Nathan from Lift the Veil sent me this. I guess he tried to get Gabe Hoffman to come into his Twitter space, and this is what Gabe Hoffman said back to him. You're a Holocaust denier and a piece of shit. Get lost. Damn, Gabe, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, bro. I mean, I feel you on that shit, dude. That's fucked up, bro. That shit's fucked up, man. Yo, dude, that shit is fucked up, bro. That shit is fucked up. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pollute space anyway. And I like your parody or whatever. I don't think I can read it on stream because it talks about very, very sensitive topics or whatever that definitely get you strike the fuck off of you. That will definitely get your video strike. But, you know, if you put some money on it, I might actually fucking say it anyway to make it worth it, though. But I definitely have to black hole the stream afterwards anyway because I don't want to get fucking nuked, dog. I ain't want to get nuked. That's not what we're trying to do around here. We're all just trying to do that shit, right? Look at that. Oh, somebody sent me a meme, dude. You get a strike. You get a strike. You get the strike. Yeah, Nathan's all right. Although he did deny the Holocaust, which is not a good thing, not a good look. That's a very controversial topic. And certain Jewish people will just never talk to you ever again if you say some shit like that. So, you know, not hard to put it into perspective like that when you think about it in this way. But, you know, I figured we would at least give people a little bit of an understanding on where we're coming from in this particular thing. Because it is quite strange to think that this is how this whole thing shook out for all of us. Yeah. Tom McDonald 21, are you getting your Twitter account back? Probably not. Probably not, dude, on Rumble. Probably not. We wish we could, but I mean, they're probably not going to give it back to us because they assholes. Right? They assholes. So let's drop that down. Let's see. Eliza Blue Fag, go out, check the myth, the legend, GriftCast. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you go on Twitter and retweet my shit when my shit's not locked down. Make sure. Mm-hmm. That's right. And I guess that's pretty much like it for what we got today, man. I mean, we did some decent grifting on today. We got to definitely probably take a little bit of a break ski and come on back into the show for this evening because we definitely got some work to do or whatever. What's today? Thursday or is it Friday? Is it Friday? It's Friday. So yeah, I guess it's Friday. We're gonna definitely try to work tonight to make a little bit of money. Since the grift wasn't as tight today, I guess we can't have wonderful grifts every single day, but we did do the best that we can with what we have. So we will sit now and start to shout out all of the amazing people that hooked us up with some good shit for tonight. That's very true. We will go pull that up right now. So we'll just start from the bottom right now. Got to say thanks again to Ms. Red Badger. for that tough grift message. She did a $5 super chat, and we had Fake IQ Bear join the stream. That's right. Fake IQ Bear decided that he was going to be dropping a follow on us, and we appreciate that shit. We also had Super Creative Name coming through with some more money on that damn super chat. That's the kind of shit that I like right there. Our boy Grifty came in with a nice $5 super chat. We had our boy the Joker come in and drop us a little bit of love. A little bit of love. That's right. A little bit of love. Super Creative Name is definitely a super creative name. I cannot say this enough. I mean, seriously, Grifty coming in with the $5. See, he even paid $5 to get onto the show. That's all it costs. Pay us $5. We'll let you get on the show. We'll give you a shot. So don't fuck up or whatever. And even if you do, I mean, you'd have to fuck up pretty bad. You have to do some fucked up shit in order to get thrown out of here. You know what I'm saying? And thanks again to Mr. the Joker for the $2. That was the first super chat of the night. And we also had Mrs. and Char Zero coming in with a subscription. That was always very, very appreciated. We love our new subscribers and we like to shout them out. We have CV getting ourselves a actual merch pullover hoodie. Did you hear that? We got somebody actually ordering some merch. Speaking of the merch, we do have a merch store. You can go click that on. I will go throw it in the chat for you right now. So if you want to get some merch, whatever, just get a little something out of your donation, you could definitely get that going. We also had good friend Just Me subscribing to the channel. Hopefully he or his wife will decide that they want to come onto the show and hang out with the big boys and grift hard. We'll have to figure that one out. We also had Big Raj coming in with the big subscription right there. We appreciate him. And then last but not least, the first interaction of the day, good old Pizza Good 182930 with a subscription, joining on the grifting festivities. We appreciate every single one of you that decided to come through and drop your money on us like the way that we want you to every single time. But I guess that's pretty much where we're at. And now we got what? Slanders People Bear making a subscription? What? Thank you, Slanders People Bear. We appreciate that. We also have CWBNTN, whoever that is. But he's also a subscriber now. You can see that the Stream Element Spots is putting out in the chat, and we're finally actually getting sent. So this is your last minute chance to get in on the grift and make this show worth it. This is your last minute chance to make sure that we're actually able to do this thing every single day. So we'll just go ahead and give you a little bit of a second while I'm just, closing my links over here real nice and slow like, and pulling up all this stuff and then saying, hey guys, it's been a pleasure having y'all coming through with us today. Hopefully I got you, and hopefully you understand that GriftCast IRL is number one about you guys sending us money and us reading the funny messages and things that you have to send us. Sure, you can type in the chat in the troll box, and we're probably still going to pay attention to you, but our whole entire goal here is to turn you into a reoccurring paid subscriber that sends us money every month, because we're not going to grift you like everybody else and act like we're creating culture or doing something different. You ain't coming here and you ain't getting ignored super chats like Tim Pool shit over here. No. The focus of the show is you sending us money. So anytime that happens, we stop everything and go directly to that. So if you appreciate the show, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, do all that good stuff. But it's time for us to take our leave from you today. So we hope you have a very, very interesting evening. And Grift King Defango is out. GriftCast IRL is now over. Hopefully you all have a good evening. Thank you very much, and be blessed.
Our Imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And it's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion and can't get away. It's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.